Good morning. Welcome to Meditation App Space. My name is Luna, and this morning I will be sharing with you a guided meditation. The intention to be vulnerable. It's going to be all about vulnerability. And what I mean by saying vulnerability or vulnerable is many times we, as human beings, we experience certain different of emotions, and we tend sometimes to repress them and not let ourselves feel what we're really feeling. And vulnerability is not about being able to be in touch with those feelings, get to know them. It's not about just saying, oh yeah, but if I'm angry, I'm gonna be angry all the time, and same as being sad. So it is allowed. We are all allowed, and it is okay to feel. It is totally okay and normal to feel and experience any of these emotions. What is not, I wouldn't say like okay, but I would say like not allowed, or maybe we are all allowed to feel, but we're not allowed to stay there forever. So it is okay to feel, experience, let these emotions arise. If you need to cry, cry, but let them go, let it pass. Like, don't stay in that frequency. So today, this meditation is with that intention to be allowed to get in touch with our vulnerability. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna do a little bit of movement. I'm just gonna fix it a little bit. All right, there you go. I was feeling like my camera was like weird. All right, there you go. Much better. And so we're gonna start by getting on the mat, and today we're gonna start in child's pose. So bringing your toes together and your hips towards your heels, and as you exhale, forward fold. We're just gonna do a little bit of stretch for the body. Maybe you're just waking up. Bring your forehead, releasing any tension you might find. As you inhale, look up, come forward into upward facing dog. Bringing your hips closer towards your wrists and opening up from your heart space, look up. And as you exhale, lift your knees off the ground into downward facing dog. Maybe this is your first downward facing dog of the day. Waking up the body. Say yes with your head. Say no. Just feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings. And if you need to bend your knees a little in order for your back to be straight, then go ahead and bend your knees. Tuck your toes under. Bring your knees together. Bring your hips towards your heels. And as you inhale, open up from your heart space. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And look up towards the sky. Keep engaging your belly. Bring one hand towards one side and then the other behind your back. And just grab a little bit above your shoulder. And bring your head. So drop here. Since we're going to the right side, I'm going to face forward so you can see. With your left hand, grabbing a little bit higher above your right elbow. And just gonna go ahead and bring your left ear closer towards your left shoulder, creating space in between your right shoulder and your right ear. And to the other side. As you inhale, come back to center. Now go ahead and plug the palm of the right hand towards one side. Bring the left arm above your left ear. And as you inhale up and towards the other side. Inhale, come up, come to a seated position. Extend your legs, maybe flex your feet, and as you inhale, lift your hands up as if you want to reach for something that's really far away from you, up high. And as you exhale, start forward folding as much as you can. Just go ahead and grab maybe your feet, maybe a little bit below your knees. Keep expanding, extending, lengthening through your spine, engaging your belly, and feel that nice stretch in your lower back. Inhale, come up. For a moment, go to a seated position, like exactly where you are. Keep flexing your feet. Bring your hands closer towards the earth as if you're about to touch it, but you don't really connect the palms of your hands. Just keep them lifted slightly and feel the energy in between your hands and between the earth. You feel connection to it. Feel its energy. Feel it within yourself as well. And bend your knees. Bring your hips closer towards your feet. And very slowly start coming all the way down to your comfortable. Laying down your back till you're comfortable. Bring the knees to your chest and hug them. Just giving a little massage to your lower back. Rocking from one side to the other side. It's a little massage also there for the lower back. So bring your knees to a 90-degree angle. Keep engaging your belly. And keep your lower back in touch with the ground. And start in little circles to one side. Little massage there for your back. And towards the other side. I'll bring one knee towards your chest. Extend the other leg. So I'm bringing my right knee towards my chest as you extend the left knee. And now with your left hand, bring the right knee towards one side and extend the right arm in line with your shoulder and bring the knee towards one side. So keep it bringing closer and plugging in the right shoulder towards the earth as you want to plug the left knee towards the ground as well. Feel a nice stretch that release on your lower back. Breathe in, breathe out. Letting it go. Feel how you can soften your breath. And to the center as you inhale, bring the left knee towards your chest. And as you exhale, extending the right knee. Keep the left arm in line with your shoulder. And with your right hand, bring and direct the left knee towards the earth. As you look above your left shoulder, and inhale, come back up. Knees towards your chest. Once again, feeling the sensations on your lower back. A lot of emotions are hold also in the lower back area. It has a lot to do sometimes with guilt. And since today we're all about talking, our meditation is dedicated to vulnerability, it's nice to bring the attention towards that, how the sensations on your lower back, how flexible it is, or how can you improve it. So plugging the soles of your feet on the earth, push the ground away from you as you lift your hips up and bring your hands underneath your sacrum and release. Let it rest, hiding your elbows behind your back. Let your sacrum rest on your hands. And let go. I'm going to start rocking back and forth all the way until we come to a comfortable seated position. You're going to go into your split, your straddle. So opening up from your thighs a little bit. I'm going to start walking your hands forward. And maybe if you just woke up and this is the morning and we haven't really opened up as much, don't worry, we don't have to go all the way down. It's just to get a sensation, a nice and soft stretch. Something will you feel comfortable because we're going to hold it for a little bit. But you're not pushing yourself too hard that you're going to get out of the posture. So really rather than thinking on doing it perfectly, think about, what do I feel in this posture? Where do I feel it in my body? And where do I feel the emotions as I do it? So you start walking your hands forward as you lengthen through your spine. Maybe this is all the way, or maybe this is all the way you can go today, and that is okay. So just find that point where you feel, or you're getting a little bit of a stretch, or you're really overdoing it. Play also flexing your feet and pointing your toes. And just see what happens and what's the difference with which one and the other. Very slowly coming all the way back. Observing sensations, your breath. We're going to go ahead and come to a comfortable seated position. Start closing your eyes. Observing the sensations in your body. The earth holding you, supporting you underneath your sits bones and yourself. Serve the space that you take energetically and physically in the space you're at this moment. You soften your brows and your jaw, serving the heaviness in your eyelids, let the tongue inside your mouth float. And let your wrists or your palms of your hands rest on your laps, relaxing your shoulders, rolling them, letting them fall, dropping them away from your ears. Listening, just becoming aware of the sounds around you. Sounds of the morning, sounds of cars passing by perhaps, or neighbors, your family speaking on the background, sounds of birds, whatever it is. Serve the different layers. Observe the temperature in your body, temperature in your skin. Coming in touch with your breath. That reminds you that you're in this present moment. Many times we tend to live in the future or the past. Really forget to live the present moment, which is an amazing, beautiful and divine gift and opportunity. How we live our present, we will live our future as well. So it is what it's defining them, the seeds that we're growing at this moment. So how many times do we really hold ourselves from feeling? Since we were kids, we've been taught, and we have this mistaken idea we should always be at our highest, portraying happiness. And that's our essential gift, our essential self, but you also need sometimes to experiment and experience emotions such as anger, anxiety, sadness, and let ourselves feel. Let yourself feel them. Not staying there, but giving yourself that time to connect with that emotion. You're here as tools that will help us grow. And we also need the shadows in order to reach for the light. So kissing the shadows all the way up to the light is an precious opportunity that we find through this hardship, through these hard moments in life. So I invite you to start making a scan throughout your body and throughout your emotions at this moment. There's something that's throwing you out of your comfort zone. Can you identify it, and can you for a little bit sit with it without trying to run away from it or not look at it or hide it? Can you lose and shed your layers, your walls of protection, and instead become free and break free from these emotions as you let them feel, as you let them come, observe them, and kiss them all the way up to the light, finding love and peace and light and safety all the way until you transform fear into love, So just really sit there and try to find those emotions. And if you need and feel the necessity of letting go and it comes into tears, it is okay. Just become aware of it without fear, but rather with love, with compassion. What would you tell right now at this moment to that inner child within you? Where do you feel it in your body? Can you soften? Can you speak nice, loving, and compassionate words for yourself? In this moment, in this meditation, in this space, this is a reminder. Rather, instead of judging yourself and being hard on yourself, can you talk to yourself with compassion, with love? Can you transform your fears into love, kindness, softness, with surrendering and trusting in the divine times of the universe? Trusting that wherever you find yourself at this moment, it is exactly where you need to be. And as you inhale, as you come back to the present moment, take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Feeling the renewed energy within you and around you. Feeling grateful for have given yourself this time and this space for your mental health, for your well-being, as an act of self-love. That you can always access to this beautiful meditative state to calm the mind, to observe it, to let yourself feel and come back home to your own inner light and love. And as you inhale, bring the palms of your hands to meet above your head. And as you exhale towards your third eye, may your thoughts be thoughts of wisdom enter your lips. May your words be words of compassion, joy, and freedom enter your heart space. May you always give and receive the love that you deserve. From my heart to yours, namaste. Very slowly start opening up your eyes, observing the colors of the day. Thank you so much for meditating with me this morning. And until then, see you next time. Namaste. Bye.